Alright, so I'm going to make a real quick video today. So today I'm working on a 2013 Toyota Corolla, changing the spark plugs. First thing first, the spark plugs. The originals are Denso, and you can either buy them from the dealership or you can buy them from Advance or any local parts store that's near you. If they don't carry these, the next best thing is the Laser Iridium NGK 1R. And then here is the part number if you go to Advanced Auto Part or the other store should have some kind of database of the same thing, so they should be able to find these same spark plugs for you. But definitely spending money whenever it comes to doing a tune up on a vehicle. You don't want to put cheap spark plugs in them also, because then you might have misfire issues and all type of other local fuel economy issues. So I already got started here, so I'm just going to make a quick tutorial about how you do this. If your engine comes with that top cover, pretty simple. You just pull it up on the four corners. This is what's covering the valve cover, so you remove that, and then right underneath is a valve cover, and these here are your coil packs, which supply electrical current to each spark plug. These take the place of the old school design of the distributors. So as you can see, each one has its own plug. May have this one out already just to show you, and definitely would say if you're removing these, definitely place them somewhere clean so you don't have no debris or anything damage that can happen there if you just rest it on somewhere in the engine or anything like that. The tools that you're going to need for this, I have two ratchets here. You can have one, whichever you need, but you're going to need a 10mm socket, and that's for the bolts on the coil packs. And then you're gonna need a 14. Let me show you the setup that I have here, because the way this lip is positioned over the valve cover, you kind of either have to remove this, don't go that route because it's a lot of work, or you have this setup. So I have an extension, a swivel joint, another stubby extension, and a 14. So the socket you're going to actually need for the spark plug is a 14, and then you basically angle it down into the hole, and then you have the ratchet that you use and loosen and tighten. Be very careful not to score the walls down inside there, because that can give you a little issue. Also, these connectors here are very fragile, so you need to be careful. So you also need a local flat point screwdriver or local pick, whatever you use. But basically, once you push this up, this side comes up, and then you take whatever tool you have and just put it right underneath and just clip it up and push the connector back, and that's how you release the connector off of your coil pack. So also, to remove the spark plug out of the hole, may have a little bootleg thing, but it's a 3/8 hose. Got it from the parts store, just a little small piece. You just need to make sure so it's long enough that it can fit down into the hole. So you basically, once you have the spark plug loosened, you can just stuck it down in there, and it actually, 1 second, bear with me here, me only have one hand, so it fits over the spark plug like that. You can find a magnet or so, but if you don't have one, this is what I use. So once you have it wedged on the spark plug, you can remove it out of the hole. And I would also recommend that you use it to put it back inside of the hole, so you don't just drop the spark plug in there, because you can cause some damage or so to this area sometimes. So if you have a 2013 Toyota Corolla, this is roughly over 100,000 miles now, so it's due for a tune-up, spark plug change and all of that. So as you can see, this diode and everything is burnt up. Definitely seen some roadage, some mileage, you understand. So we're going to go ahead and change out all of those today. So hopefully that help you. Again, you're going to need a 10mm socket. You're going to need an extension, the swivel joint, a mini swivel joint, and a 14mm socket to remove the spark plug out of the hole. So just be careful. I would say do them one by one. Some people say it doesn't matter because all of the car packs, some are interchangeable, some, but I always like to put back the ones exactly where I get them, just in case any little issue or something that you need to pinpoint, anything funny, you know that they are where they came from. And you don't necessarily need to change these out unless you get a check engine code for that cylinder. And the easiest way you would test this in that case is to either switch it out with another one and see if that code travels to that cylinder, and that would definitely tell you, say, if you have a code for misfire, or it has a specific code for itself. That's the easiest way to check that. But if you're just changing out the spark plug, say, one at a time, and just make sure, say, you be careful with this clip. Don't pry it too hard once you're removing it, just a low clip, so it can basically slide over that little piece right there, and you should be good for that. So 10mm, and then spark plug 14. So hope this help you. Until next time, another project, you see it. All right then.